Hi, this is Kim Pinkney, and welcome to my channel. Alrighty, I'm working on a new comic called Helping Hand, and today I'm going to be working on some background stuff. So I suck at backgrounds. I just have to put that out there right now. So I've been doing a lot of photo bashing type of thing to help me get through it and to world build, and it's so far working out pretty gosh darn good. The other day I took like a couple little metal looking pieces and I created this police station type of thing, and I'm thinking that the peon police people will come through the back, which is around the bend here where the trees are kind of aiming to, and the rest of the public would come through the front, where it's all nice and ritzy and clean and stuff like that. Also, like around the bend, they would go underground and park their cars and drag their perps through the ringer. So anyway, protect and serve. So I can show you really quick how I was doing some photo bashing on here. And let me go ahead and do a quick replay in case you missed it yesterday. Now, what I had done is I had taken an image of kind of like an idea that I had, and then made it into like a, what do you call it, like a black and white line art. But I realized that I don't want to use everything that's in the line art. It was pretty much like a little guide for me. So using some of the brushes that I've created previously, and I just tossed them on into here. And just kind of created different little things, and like other little things led to other little things, and it just made things look a lot more interesting. So I just kind of added little bits and pieces here. Every happy accident that I made another happier accident, so I just kind of ran with it. But I pretty much had this idea that I was going to use like a pyramid type of shape. Kind of be imposing but also majestic and whatnot. And since this world, this particular town is called Silk City, I wanted to bring in a lot of the industry. So the badge itself is kind of like the silk strands, kind of reminiscent of that. Throw some little mulberry trees in there, some landscaping, and a little bit of sky, and then we finished off that particular session. So if you were interested in seeing the process of how I created this and all the things that kind of helped me with the idea of coming up with this, definitely check out the video before this. So okie dokie, let me get on out of here. Now, the main splash screen of what I've been working on with the two characters coming in, my writer has a lot of text boxes, and it's basically looking at the script. The two characters are facing forward and they're coming towards us, or pretty much a facing forwards type of thing, and I kind of had to read ahead to figure out where are they going, how far am I going to be pushing this walking narrative type of thing. And so without really knowing the characters, he's giving me free reign to kind of design them. He gave me some ideas on what they look like, and this is pretty much the scene that I was drawing up, that there'll be cars on the side of the road. It's kind of busy, got people all over the place, and I was thinking maybe this might be just a smidge too busy, because of all the gosh darn text boxes that I've got in here. So with all the I did the same thing like I did for this one. I created a line art type of thing of an atmosphere that's kind of in the same perspective, kind of what I was looking for, and something that I can kind of edit and add my own little 2 cents to. So this is what I had gotten so far, and I'll show you the process in a second. Let me see if I can turn everybody back on. And yeah, this is like an insane amount of text boxes. I think it, but I don't know if this is a constraint on how many pages he has, or if this is something that can be edited. Like, I can break up some of these text boxes onto another screen, but so far this is how it's set up. And I had to try to create it so that the text boxes you read from like left to right and down. Um, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get these text boxes to kind of fit into the way that works for us. So okay, we've got a downtown scene. I want to change her expression because as I'm reading through it, they're, hey, tatted hearts. As I'm reading through the script, she's kind of excited, kind of like happy schoolgirlish, can't wait to get started being a detective. And him, he's kind of like, I'm not that excited, kind of nervous, kind of over it, type of thing. I think he's just there for her, basically. And kind of like what the text boxes kind of say, that he's kind of followed her and is in love with her. So the background, I really want to do some world building. So I had started off doing, well, actually, let's go ahead and show you the replay, and then I'll go try to explain it as we go. Okay, so initially, I was trying to have them head towards the police station. So I was trying to design what it would look like with them heading towards the police station. Are they coming downhill, uphill? And then I was, first I was going to call it Egypt Lake Police, but I decided to call it Silk City, based on the silk industry growing to the size of a metropolis. And I've been watching YouTube videos, and they say the best thing you should do is put the text boxes down. That way you can figure out what you're going to do, how you're going to do it. So this morning I was looking at it and I'm going, I need to world build a little bit. And because I don't want to have all this crap behind here and not mean anything. So you saw a Gundam there, the last bit. I wanted it to go with this movie marquee type of thing. So let me go ahead and let me see if I can get it to come back a little bit. So as I was doing the city, I wanted to have like shops on the side, cars on the street, and some signs to show that the city is like a moving, breathing thing. People come and they go and watch movies, they have festivals, that there's just pretty much life in this city. So, and young life, because a lot of people, young people like the Gundam, so that be one thing. And it just kind of, let me get it to stop a bit. Okay, so I have that going on, and I didn't want to keep everything exactly how it was, because I'm not trying to steal anything. Like, I've got everything kind of reversed, because the street, I could never find the right image. But this one, when I flipped it horizontal, it seemed to work. So this is what it looks like, basically. And so I'm going to redraw the cars, where the signs are. Like you see a speed sign, I'm going to get rid of that, probably put a tree there. But it's super, super busy. And a lot of the stuff is going to be obscured with a blur, because I want to keep I want to keep eyes on the characters and on the text boxes. So I kind of blurred out the guy that's on the edge. I'm going to get rid of that big ass pole there. Well, actually, I'll keep that pole, but put a tree somewhere near it. And that's where, on this pole is where I want to put like little advertisements for a festival. And I want to draw a dragon for the festival, or a photo bash a dragon in there. Okay, so now this one here, I didn't want to just have a Gundam standing there. I thought that would be kind of stupid. And I want to redraw it so that it fits the Gundam Academy theme. So I photo bashed a Gundam that was standing and cut up the legs. And I was thinking of a kneeling. That way, if people want to come by and take a picture with it, they can. So I gave it like a little shadow underneath and knocked it black and white because I'm going to recolor it. And I was thinking about putting a sword in one hand and maybe a book bag in the other. So that is where I am this morning. And then I just realized that these guys are going to be standing in front of that particular Gundam. So it's like, God, dandruff. All that Gundam stuff for nothing. So I'm going to probably move the Gundam a bit. Because as I was styling this, I have the text boxes coming around, so it's heavier on his side. So I'm trying to make it feel like it's his thoughts. I was watching a video tutorial on landscaping, but I only got as far as coloring the sky, which is all I really needed for this. The other one was all like mountains and nature. Let's see. So I'm going to merge my Gundam here, and I'm going to move it in its shadow. I'm going to go ahead, oops, let me hit that, make sure I'm on the right layer. So the Gundam is going to be in front of the marquee, just a little bit off the back here. And then I might throw in a person walking past or something like that. But we've got the Gundam. And I want to put them in color. Before I had them in the way, let's see, I can probably make the Gundam a little smaller. Yeah, I won't be able to put the book bag in. She's going to be in the way. And I don't think the other upcoming panels are going to show anywhere back there. So that is the Gundam. So now I'm going to make like maybe let's see, let me turn on some of these other ones here. There was a poll. I wonder if it fell behind or got deleted. No worries. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of a lot of the stuff in the background. What I really want is to kind of colorize the cars a bit, maybe try change them up. And maybe put something of interest here where his hand is and things like that. So let us get started. I like there's an overhang here. So let's fix this. Okay, so for Gundam Academy, I'm going to go ahead and these text boxes are going to be a menace. I'm kind of married to where they are for now. Okay, so I'm going to merge all those guys onto one layer. And then I'm going to turn that layer off for now. Now that's the sign that I wanted to mess with, but because a text box is going to be in the way, you really won't see it that well. But that's okay. We'll make it work. So we'll go ahead and give that a layer. We'll put it behind, well, keep it in front, but behind everything else. Okay, so a lot of the things that I've learned about doing this photo bashing thing and whatnot is that you want to change everything at least 75%. That's something that I learned from when I was in school for digital graphic arts. If you're going to do something, you got to change it a little, well, at least 75% to where it doesn't look like the original image if you want to stay out of trouble. So I'm going to keep that poll, and doing this, I learned to use a lot of the rectangle tool. I really don't need to go that far down because he's going to obscure a lot of that. And this may be the only time that we'll be on this side of the street. So something like this you can have fun with. We'll make some different buildings and whatnot. And maybe let's duplicate that pole. Where did I put it? He's on the wrong layer. He's supposed to fall on layer 7. I'm going to lock this. Actually, yeah, I'm going to lock it for now. I'm going to erase things as I go. That way I kind of still have my background type of thing to work with. Tatted Heart suggests if it's too busy, use more white and light colors to make the drawing look less crowded. I do want it to be somewhat busy, just to give this life, but it's the text boxes that do a lot. These guys are going to still stay bright, and everything else is going to be kind of diffused and off to the back. So like if I put what do you call it, like a Gaussian blur on it, I could get away with that, and that'll make the foreground come alive a little bit. But I do like the way you're thinking. But for this, God, I wish I didn't have text boxes all over the goddamn place. So, which means I'll have less to work with. The buildings will be like Tatted Heart said, kind of like not as vibrant. So when I create these, I'm going to probably keep similar shapes but do different things with it. So let me keep going here. Thanks for that, Tatted. There's a house that I was looking up this morning. A lot of this stuff, the hardcore crap, make sure I'm on layer 7. I'm going to use my rectangle tool, and I'm going to make it kind of big here, and I'm going to marquee this area here. Let's see, we'll make it, now I want to play off these colors here. I need the opposite of blue, which is kind of yellow, looking at the this chart here. Or there's a harmony in Procreate. You've got different types of colors that you can have. You can have the 4 colors that kind of mirror each other. So if I go into the blues, it'll give me the colors that are harmonious with this particular color scheme with her. So if I sample like maybe that blue, we'll see what we get. So I would need like the sign or something like that to be harmonious. I was watching a video where you're supposed to keep things, you're supposed to use your background to the point where it complements your subject. So I'm going to be using colors that are complementary to like blue and this green. So this is basically my color scheme that I'm going to be using for the background here. So let's see, the sign here, I want to go ahead and I want to make it kind of vibrant. So what I think I'll do is I'll keep that blue and use it in this sign here. Let's see, let me turn that off. We'll make the, let's see, we'll make the pole, I want the pole to be black. Let's see, we'll use the black off of her blouse and probably maybe use a bit of the other tone that was on here. I want to keep that. Oops. And I'm putting it on a different layer, that way if I need to I can move it around. There we go. Just like this one right here. I'm going to put like, I'm going to make this one kind of big. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and grab that. There we go. It's funny how it's coming like right off the back of him. I could, once I've gotten everything down, move it off to the right or something. Okay, and I'm going to duplicate this because I want it to be like a double-sided type of thing. Alright, so I found a dragon that I liked. Oops, no, don't go to gallery. Well, why'd you push it, Kim? Oh, he's pushing it. He's pushing it. He's pushing me and pushing me. Yeah, I just hate that the gallery thing is close to what we have here. Okay. I think I put it in source images. So I'm going to photo bash this dragon here. Let me copy you. Because all this is because I don't have time to draw everything over again. Add, paste. But I do have time to manipulate. So I want this to kind of be like a silkworm type of thing. Let's see. This dragon is going to be a little small, and I'm going to give him a look where, oops, let me try distorting it a little bit, where he's got multiple legs. I want him to kind of be the symbol for silkworms in this place. This world here is based off of silkworms, special silkworms, which puts this place like on the map to rival even China as far as the uniqueness of the silk that these worms produce. And the whole city kind of like grew up around or sprouted up around this. Okay, I don't like that. Let me do this. I wanted to kind of have, okay, let's try again. Alright, so I'm going to photo bash this. Since the dragon's not in the position that I want him to be in, we're going to make him be in the position that we want him to be in. So I'm going to use the top part of him and then kind of move the tail and the legs to where I want it. So the head will be about right here. And I'm going to select what I want to keep. Whoops. Freehand. And before I go any further, I'm going to take away the color. So at least I'll have to work somewhat on here. Okay. He's on his own layer. I'm going to go ahead and select him and then do the mask. It'll just be a dirty selection here. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm trying to think of the colors that I want to use and how I want to position the body. I know I want it to have the dragon kind of in a vertical. I could have just found a vertical dragon, but I thought this guy was kind of cute. And you know how silkworms, they have multiple legs. They look more like caterpillars than they do worms, but they have the name worm. So like a caterpillar, I'm going to add multiple dragon legs to the silkworm. Now because this is my little world, I want these caterpillars to look like oriental dragons, which adds to their mystique and whatnot, and they only grow in this particular city. Let's see, let me bring this up a bit. Let me delete this guy. Okay, where did we leave off? Okay, let's do this. Just do I don't want to be meticulous and take all day doing this. But the closer you can get to it, the better. So the caterpillar will look more like one of these little dragons here. And less like a worm. But it'll be like a dragon with multiple legs. And they can be fooled into reproducing a lot of silk in their lifetime. And they'll be harvested without hurting the animal. And they get to eat more and more of these mulberries, these special mulberry trees that are growing here. Now, part of this world that I've created, it's a prelude to my futuristic world. And the futuristic world has this dragon that was vaporized, went out into the atmosphere, out into space, and then it started to filter back down, and it started to cause magic to appear back into the world, whereas it disappeared with the explosion. Okay, so let's do this. So hence we have these dragons, caterpillars that are popped up. Okay, so I'm going to hit that and hit mask. There we go. And I can clean that up with either selecting it again and doing the same thing, or just go ahead and color. Color in the mask. When you do a mask, it automatically reverts to black and white. Your selection here. So if you need to bring something back, you just go to white, and it'll bring it back. Black will take away. Okay, so make the text boxes more translucent. I could try that. I'll have to retype them simply because they're on another layer. But that is a thought. That's definitely a thought. But I think it might still be difficult to read them. With them being bright the way they are, they can be read pretty easily. But anybody else would probably just spread them out. People don't like to read that much. They're all well, not me. I like to jump right on into the action. It's like gimme. Weird like that. Let me drop the selection down so I can get rid of the white outline. Okay, so as I'm filling this in, I'm thinking I'm going to take a couple of these little legs, and you know what, I do still need a bit of outline around this dragon now that I'm looking at it, because it is black, but I could select it and change the color, which I'll probably end up doing. And since blue is a complement, yellow is a complement to blue, it might end up being a yellow dragon. Okay. Okay, so I wanted this dragon. Let's see. I think I'll merge that down. And then I'm going to select this back part here. And I am going to do a 3-finger swipe, and I'm going to cut and paste so that this back part will be on another layer. And that's pretty much how I move the Gundam around. I moved it to a whole nother layer. I'll flip this horizontal. Let's see, and we'll see if we can get these to mesh just a bit. It doesn't have to be perfect because it is going to be tiny. Let's see. And we'll just kind of have it do this sort of thing. And merge down. Okay. And I want to add, where you can see where it's got that weird turn. I want to see if I can keep that going. So let's see. If I do it off of that leg, I'm going to use, let's see. Okay, I'm still on the same layer. Good, good, good. Select. I'm going to grab this paw. And I'm going to do a 3-finger swipe, and I'm going to copy and paste. And we're going to kind of change the position of that. I'm not going to bore you guys with cleaning up all this stuff, but I will end up cleaning it up. Okay, so I got that, and if I have one here, I'm going to put another one on the other side. But before I do that, I'm going to duplicate this one more time. And I think I'm going to throw a leaf, or let's see, maybe, yeah, I'll probably throw a leaf in here somewhere. I'm going to change this so that it, oops. Let's see, we'll warp it a bit. Actually, we'll distort it. And so it looks like it's kind of, let's see, doing that sort of thing, and we'll merge those guys together. You can use orange. Looking at this right here, let me pull my thingy up here. Orange could work too. It's just you want opposites like warm and cool. Blue, yellow. Because let's see, looking at this bad boy. Oh, this is so stupid. Okay, come on, you. La 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 la. Complementary. Let's get out of the darkness. And you go into blue. The complementary color is yellow. But anything that is opposite it on the color wheel is complementary. Any cool color versus a cool color versus a hot color or warm color will give you a complement of the other. And then you've got the harmonious ones where they're I forget what it's called. Let's see, analogous, where they're along the same range, so those are analogous colors. They're close to each other on the color wheel. You'll have like a combination of that color, a cool color, and a warmer color, kind of, sort of. And then you got the other ones that are like triadic and whatnot. But each one of these look great together, supposedly, theoretically. All right, so where were we? Fixing Le Dragoon. We need another leg on the other side. And this leg is all jacked. Let me see if I can fix. Oh, I can't because I ended up going back, but that's okay. Let's see. I ain't worried. Just want to throw a couple more legs on here because these worms have, or caterpillars have, a lot of legs. I could probably just duplicate and flip it horizontal. We'll take, why can't I not hear the music? There we go. Because you're babbling, Kimberly, you're babbling. Okay, oops. Alright. You. I choose you. There we go. Okay, and then copy and paste. And we'll put that behind. If I was really clever, I'd have it going on a leaf. Let's see. And then we'll duplicate that one. And we'll flip it horizontal and just maybe kind of use it like down there or something. Okay. And we'll merge these guys together. And let's see. We'll add text. Ooh, I like that pink, but let's see if we can get back to where we were. Let's see. I'll use this red here. Stop. Okay, there we go. And we'll just call it some sort of festival. Oops. Yeah, so basically this city like worships this damn worm. It's like Silicon Valley, only worm style. Okay, edit style. Let's see if we can go vertical on this. I forgot how to do that. Let's see. The outlines didn't help. Trying to remember, how did I do that before? I guess, dang it, I thought I remembered how to do it, where the words would go. Oh yeah, vertical orientation, that's what it was. Okay. Alright, you. That's cute. Bring that down. You can go, let's see, with the settings that I have, I can go as low as 40 and still be readable, but the thing about it is that, let's see, this is all going to be obscured anyway. Oh, crap. This is not going to work. Let's see, let me get rid of that. Oops. Edit style. Hopefully that means capitalized. Nope. I'm holding down the arrow on the keyboard here. We'll just call it Silk Fest. And let's see. We'll make this a little bigger. Edit style. Let's see, that's kind of hard to see, so let's use a different color. Let's see, we'll use maybe a green. Okay. And the dragon we'll make that multiply so that we can color underneath it. Let's see. I might end up going back to red. Let me select it. Okay. We'll do like a red and green type of thing. Let's see, so we're on the right layer. Green-ish, and maybe coming red into it. Here we go. Get a little pride going. Let's see. And then I'll just kind of merge these guys together. Good enough for government work. And we'll just kind of squeeze them down a bit. And then we'll put, let's see, I want a leaf. Let me see if I've got any. Mulberry, there we go. Let me take that, copy. Let's see if it'll let me. Ooh, we should do like a silky type pattern. Let me do this. We'll borrow some silk. Silk. That's pretty. That's pretty. Images. Something that would, ooh, that's kind of, I like the way it swirls. That's kind of cool. Okay, so we'll borrow that. Let's see, copy. We'll bring it on into here. Alright, it's in here somewhere. There we are. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to have it, where do we want to go? I was thinking that maybe it could be at the top. Let's go ahead and cut it out. Select. And just kind of do a selection like this. We'll recolor it to something else. And then on its layer, we'll hit mask. There we go. And then we'll just kind of clean it up a bit. Now I'm trying to decide, do I want it to be above the dragon or below the dragon? Okay, so we're going to take away the color. Oh, I gotta get out of the selection. There we go. We'll bring it up. And I'm thinking, oh, I wonder if it should be on the dragon, or let's see, I don't want it to be too busy. Let me get back to my, it does, doesn't it? Oh, I like it. This looks like almost like fire. Oh, that looks like a turd, doesn't it? It's like too early for that, isn't it? Leave it to me to find the turd looking. Do I want it to wrap around? Let me turn this like this. We'll do freeform. There we go. And I want leaves, because it's all about the worm and the leaves. Or should I have the leaf be here instead of the silk? The whole point of this was to go quick. Alright. Okay. La, 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 la. I could do it from both sides. Ooh, let's liquefy that. Let's see what we get. I'm going to duplicate this. There's crap on there, but it's okay. Alright, liquefy. Oh, reset. We should clean it up. Alright. Clean that one up too, since there's two of them. Oh, maybe in this leaf shape. Maybe that would be kind of cool, having it in that leaf shape. It's like a silky leaf. Let's try it. Bring it in. Yeah, the photo bashing thing is what I'm doing like right now. It's a double-edged sword. If you use realism and realistic pictures, your everything will have to kind of mirror that type of form. Everything will have to look real, or at least everything needs to blend in properly. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the same thing. We'll create mask, and that'll cut out that leaf. But I also want to, do I want to duplicate that leaf? It'd be kind of cool if the thing was eating it. Oh, you are so good. Oh my God, that would work. Let's do it. And maybe the leaf kind of playing off of, let me get this thing going. I'm going to duplicate that. Oh, before I do, I'm going to merge that down. There we go. I'll merge that down too, and there There's that one down. Either the tail being a leaf, or the leaf being the tail. I mean, the silk being the tail, which would be cool too. Now I'm trying to decide what I want to do with the police car. I've got a police car I've got to throw in there as well, because you can't have cops without a car. I like that idea with the leaf being the tail. You are so brilliant. Have I told you lately that I love you? Okay. And then let's see if we can get that to kind of blend. Make it a little smaller. So we could probably put it underneath. Ooh, let's see. Let me make it above it. No, not above. I want it to kind of follow the shape of the tail, these leaves. Let me see. Let me bring that down. Bring it above it. Because we can push the leaf around, bully that leaf. We make a duplicate of it. Horns, not ears. A leaf dragon tail and some chili pepper ears. Or chili pepper horns. I like that idea of manipulating it into the mulberry leaf. Let's see if I can figure this out. Did I duplicate it already? Yes. Okay, so if I do that, I'm going to take the opacity down so we can see it. There's a leaf already there, so we'll take that one out. We'll raise the opacity just a smidge. And I want to try to follow okay, and not that one. Drop that. Liquefy. And we'll use push. Or, yeah. Ooh, we can just twirl it. Let's see. Let's try that. Twirl, damn you. And then we'll use, let me close that, push, and we'll bring the opacity back up. Okay, and let's push it a little bit more. There we go. Oh, I like it. So we got one that's going in that direction. So we'll duplicate that. Yeah, we'll take it down a notch. Ooh, it's got stuff on it. Let me see if I can clean this up a bit. I can see it all around it. Oops, nope. Okay. We should see nothing but leaf. Nope. Didn't get it all. But that's okay. We'll make it work. Alright. We'll move the big guy. And we'll put you down here for a sec. This is going to drive me nuts. Hold up. I might not have to blur out the background. I'm going to get rid of some of the crap around this leaf. If you take an object and bring it to the edge, anything that is outside of the image, that it'll disappear. Gone forever. I learned that the hard way when I was doing my other comic. Alright, so there's one leaf. And he's clean. This leaf is clean. Alright. We don't need really this one. These would make interesting claws too. Alright, let's bring that opacity back up. Okay, that looks like it's up as high as it's gonna go. Let's see if I can duplicate. There we go. I'll just merge it down. Duplicate. There we go. And merge it down. And duplicate again. And then flip it horizontal or vertical. There we go. And we'll make another one. Let's see, I can probably take this one. Duplicate. This leaf is dirty. You're a dirty leaf, you. Okay, we do the same trick. Just kind of bring it up towards the edge, let it go, take it again, and okay, good enough for government work. Okay, Larbia leaf that I'm not interested in. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can make this one kind of bulge in different directions. We'll liquefy it. Let's see, we'll push it this way and then this way. It kind of distorts the leaf, but it is what it is. It's still pretty distorted. Okay, and we'll bring it down a little bit. And duplicate that one. You know, instead of chili peppers, mulberry trees have leaves, and I'm using the mulberry thing because that's what silkworms eat, and this is supposed to be Silk City. So I could use the fruit, like a mulberry fruit. Let's see, and we'll duplicate this one. And make that into the ears, or sorry, the horns. Let's see, and we'll warp this a bit. Oh, we're missing somebody. Oh, we can just add another one. Let's see, we'll duplicate. Why you know? Oh, I must be at my limit. Let's see. I think those guys are still in the same place. There we go. And we'll flip that horizontal and vertical. Just kind of get it to play off itself here. I think I made Medusa. Let's see. I'll bring you to the top. Let's see. For giggles, I wonder, could I have... No, I'll just do it. Just delete the tail and then keep ours. So I'll probably have to do all the leaves or all the tail stuff that hangs off. Like wrecked him and nearly killed him. You know, just stupid shit like that. What I say, let's see. I feel the need for speed. Not that kind of speed though. I'm a good girl. You know, I saw this thing on Facebook where it said, I washed my hair with dog shampoo. Now I feel like a good girl. I feel like a good girl. I'm a good girl. Let's see. I'll put that one underneath the dragon. And then I need to move some of these other leaves up a bit. Let's see, who are we here? Yes, that's the one I need. You are the one I need. Now that definitely gives us a different type of dragon. Let me get that leaf in there. Now I want to try to duplicate a couple of these leaves and put it on like the little legs here. Oops. Oh, I'm at my limit. Okay, let's see. We don't need him anymore. Duplicate you. I just need a couple of these. I need to bring that above the dragon. And I just want like 3 leaves. Let's see. I need to get rid of other things here. Merge it down. Okay, so we'll merge these guys. And let's see, I'll take this guy. And just kind of make it smaller. Need to bring it above the dragon. Above the dragon. It doesn't look like it has the same kind of, and if I use the leaf elsewhere, I'll have to do it all over the place. Let's see. And I'll merge those two together. I guess it's not a bad thing. It gives us definitely a unique type of dragon to play with. And we'll warp it so it fits the narrative. Alright, and then I'll take these guys and merge them together. And we'll throw it on the dragon too. That gives us some extra layers to play with. We'll just do the ones that are in green, I guess. Okay, so mulberries. Now I'm creating a haunted house, and because in this particular house some stuff is going to go down, and ooh, now here's where we can throw the red in there. Ooh, that looks weird. It's got stuff on it. These will be what the horns will look like. Ooh, look at that. So this town or this city, you know, so they can sell rare mulberries. They can sell the rare dragon, but I want to say that it dies anywhere else but in this particular town. So we'll grab that. No, stupid Shutterstock. Give me. We only want a portion of you, darling. Okay. And, ooh, interesting. Now, I wonder what else I could use for the beard. Let's see, we'll paste. We'll bring it up. There you are. And we'll just kind of cut out what we need and poo-poo the rest. Poo-poo! I like this shape right here. Okay, and then on that layer, we'll do mask. Let's see. Congratulations! And I love your picture. I don't think I got to tell you on Instagram, but I love your picture. You did such a good job. So what's your secret? How'd you go down? Okay, so now I'm going to distort. Oh, Tatted Heart says they lost, what, almost 30 pounds? Went down from 180 pounds to 156. You better have done it the right way. At least you're healthy. I hope you're healthy, darling. Let's see. Don't make me have to beat you up, make you less healthy. I forgot how to liquefy. And I'm going to kind of distort that. And then kind of, it looks nothing like, looks nothing like the fruit anymore, which is funny. That's okay. And we'll make it a little smaller. Let me see. Reset. Nope, can't do it. This might be overkill. Yeah, I think this is overkill. Yeah, I'm not gonna... Even though the fruit is a great idea, you just won't be able to see it. Okay. Yeah, this would have been gorgeous on, silk instead of the... Let me get rid of the leaves here. Like if this was silk instead of the tail, that would be cool. Okay, so let's see. Let's just go ahead and duplicate this dragon. I should have cleaned it first. There we go. I do like the tail being a leaf. All right. And I think we can kind of distort it a little bit and still kind of keep our dragon shape. Let's see. I'm going to twist it a bit. We'll push it. Probably could have pushed it earlier and put a few more legs on. There we go. Ooh, now if it was holding the fruit, let's see. That would be different. Maybe the branch. Let's see. Oh, that would be cute. It has it over his shoulder. That's just laziness, isn't it? I'm not going to do that. We don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Maybe next time. Okay. Now, I need a school mascot. So I'm going to, because there's a scene where the characters are having a flashback back to school, high school. So I can do like a high school mascot, and I want to call it Wormy, because it's, silkworms. Just trying to clean up some of these claws. I know there's one that I missed a claw. I shouldn't even bother, because this is going to be like wicked tiny. I wouldn't mind putting this on a shirt though. And then I would want to clean it up. Okay. Now I need a year. 26th annual. Let's see, how long has it been since let's see, the founding of this town. Now I want it back to where the Chinese built the railroads and stuff, because that's pretty much when they really came to the United States. Let's see, what year? Okay, I'm doing a search on when the majority, so like in the 1800s, so 1863 to 1869, 15,000 Chinese workers helped build the Transcontinental Railroad. And I want this to be in that neck of the woods. And let's see, so we'll say maybe 1875, 1876, we'll have this town kind of founded. Yeah, okay. Because I want a lot of different influences in this. I want this city to be a really massive melting pot. But because of the silk industry, it has a lot of Chinese influence. Okay, so I'm trying to think of how often they would have made this festival, the silk festival. We could say the hundredth annual. No, if this is, yeah, let's do the 100th annual. This is that just to makes it kind of like more memorable or something like that. Let's see if I can find a font that is worthy of our attention. Let's see, we'll bring you over here. And again, this is probably going to end up being obscured. Let's see. Gotta get out of that. Let's see if this is 2000, 18, 19, 20. We'll say it's the 200th. Look at here, text. Okay, we need a font that looks decent. Let's see what we got here. That's a cute font, but that's prettier. Yeah, I think I like that one better. Okay, let's give it a different color though. Why is it being difficult? No, not select. No, don't rasterize. God, dandruff. So I could rasterized without me. There we go. I just want it to frickin' change into the color that I want. Okay, let's do it over again. We can do this. We've got to be smarter than the average font here. Okay. It changed again. There we go. Haha. Alright, I want it to be bold. I don't think this has a bold. It has regular and condensed. Let's see. How about a different font then? Oh, now it's pretty. That'll work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Alright. Let's bring it down a smidge and we'll do a drop shadow. La, la, la. Duplicate that. We'll do it black on that one. And then bring it down a bit. Even duplicated, it looks prettier. Ugh. All right. Usually you just select the goddamn thing. Okay, we're in black. I might just end up rasterizing it and freaking coloring it that way. It's just pissing me off every time I'm trying to change the font color. Okay, I'm on black. It's just going to be a bear. Okay, we can do this. We have the technology. It's still green. Okay. Okay, just effing turn black. That's all I ask. You, Pikachu, you little edit text. There we go. Jeez. God, like pulling frickin' teeth. Okay. I just wanted to, that's all I wanted it to do. It's okay, Kim. It's okay. We understand. Sometimes you have to self-soothe. Alright. And I think duplicate that, make that black. There we go. And see if it'll do it for me. Just need to, I just wanted to give it like a bit of a drop shadow. We'll do the blur. There we go, that's prettier. I like it, I like it. And we'll merge these guys together. And just kind of clean up the blur. We'll make the pole look more like a pole too. Let's see, maybe that'll work. All right. And we'll make the dragon just a little bigger. Control T, keep wanting to Control T. This is not Photoshop. It sucks that I've merged the 100 and the dragon. That's okay. It is what it is. I wonder if I can flip it where the 100 and the dragon are on the other side. Let me see. Let me do something here. I'm going to distort it just a bit. And I'm just going to have these things let's see, I'll take out the 100. Oh crap, what time is it? Oh, it's 7 o'clock. Good, good, good. Excellent, excellent. We'll move that. And I'm thinking about having the dragon intertwine with the word Silkfest. But first, let's make it a little. I want it to like really occupy. Okay. Duplicate. All right. So we have the dragon head, and we'll erase what we don't need. I could do a mask. Yeah, let's do a mask on the dragon. Okay, we got a mask going. Let's see, that ear or that horn is going to go into the S. This part of the S is going to show. And then L be like that. Let's see, how much of the K? There we go. We'll have the F, part of the F show. Because the whole point is we need to be able to read what's going on. There we go. And switch that to white. Oops. As white as I can possibly get it. Okay. To get back some of the stuff. There we go. And then FES. Let's see. Okay, there's the S there. I don't know how much I want to obscure. We won't obscure it. We need to be able to read it. Okay, S, and then the T. We'll have the T come here. Maybe a little bit of it show here. There we go. And we'll have, I want it kind of like in and out of the dragon. There we go. There's our Silkfest. Yep, I would wear that on a shirt. All right. Okay, so if this is going to be clear, everything else needs to be clear. My Gundam, damn it. My idea with the Gundam was to make it into like a Japanese schoolgirl kind of looking thing. So, what I was thinking was, let me see if I can find. Actually, instead of doing that, I'll show you the images that I saw. There we go. Like this is like what I wanted to throw on to the Gundam. Like this kind of outfit. You see how he's got like the little breastplate type of thing? Well, how about we have a little fun with it? It is in black and white. We'll colorize it. So just turn these guys off for a second. God, it would be so cute. This would be so freaking cute as a little Japanese schoolgirl Gundam. Let's see. But I have to remember, this is not just my story. So let's do the Japanese schoolgirl like collar. Let's see. We're gonna borrow some colors. Let's see. Let me merge this real quick so I have another layer to play with. I'm going to turn that into multiply so we can color this bad boy. So I need colors. Tatted Hearts, if you're still with me, darling, what's your favorite colors? I want like 2 colors. And then, like how the schoolgirl outfit has 3 colors. It's white, blue, and red. Well, we could, we could still do white, blue, and red. Let's see. This is supposed to be like an academy. That's why I pretty much asked for the colors. Let me see if you're still with me. Juggling fruit. Wow. Tatted, I might have to do the Tatted Hearts diet. Now that would be cool. Breathing hearts on, let's see, you like lavender, rose gold. Let's do maroon and black. Maroon, we'll do maroon. Let me see if I can find those colors. So maroon is kind of like here. We'll throw that. Maroon, black, and like a rose gold, which is kind of like what a yellowish type of. Let's see. I don't know if it'll let me get like that. I'd have to do like a gradient. So like that. It's definitely a challenge. All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, so the outfit for the Gundam. And let me make sure I'm on the right layer. I'm going to put it on this one right here. Okay, so I'm going to make a selection because Gundams are sharp looking. Geometric type shapes. And let's see, do I want to use that black or do I want to make that yellow? Decisions. Okay, we'll use the maroon. I'm going to drop the opacity a bit so we can see it a little bit better. So yeah, our Japanese schoolgirl Gundam, Academy Gundam. Let's see, we need to throw on okay, and then we need to have it come together in the front. So we'll kind of play off of the design that we have. Whoops. And then this will be the bow, like our little Sailor Moon bow. We'll use black as the bow. Ooh, the little afterburner things. Let's see, instead of it being black so we can see it, we'll make it yellow. So these will be the bow portion. There we go. And it's still like transparent, so we can still work with it. This isn't going to be perfect. Oops, I don't want to do it like that. We'll keep it as the drop fill, because that way the lines will stay crisp. And then as I am doing this, actually, let's see, we'll brush it on. I want to still keep the same kind of highlights and stuff that they have. So like we got yellow, but we'll bring it like that. Whoops, bring that down a bit. Whoop, can't see it. And then when it's gone, we'll have like a Gundam shaped character here. And then oh, I love Gundams. Okay, let's see, we'll bring this down a bit. If you love Gundams, you would never do this to a Gundam, Kim. You're a liar. It's not bright enough. Maybe a different yellow. Let's see if that'll do it. Yeah, it'll work for now. Just around the edges there. And then, let's see, we still need a little bit of yellow coming down. Let's see, we'll use a bit of brown or gold tone. Kind of give it that gradient. Let's see. And because a bow comes together in the center, I should make these little parts a little bigger. Oh, it's a shame I gotta go to work. We'll use a little bit of that tone. Alright, and then we'll bring a little bit of that under here. Oops. If you're going hiking, beware of mosquitoes. Um, so I don't know if you want them to eat up your little legs. But there's also ticks and stuff like that. If you're hiking out in the wilderness, I don't recommend shorts, but you know, if you're bold and brave, by all means. Yeah, I would either wear long pants to keep if you're going into like a brush type area, definitely long pants. Mosquito repellent. Right, and then let's see, we'll have the part here be like a white. But if you've got really good repellent, you know, that'll stay on even if you're sweating, um, you can risk the shorts. All right. So like without, okay, so the Gundam head. I like the idea of like the twin tails type of thing. Um, let's see. Oops, I gotta get off of that. Okay. Because I remember watching this one anime where this guy was like gaga over girls that had long ponytails. Let's see, we'll give it a female look. Well, as female as we could possibly get in a Gundam looking thing. We'll give it eyes. Like Puka? Let's see. Be nice, be nice. Let's see. We'll use this. Keep it crisp. Oops. Give her a nose. Just for giggles, we'll give her lips. And it's funny, people aren't even going to see this. You know, they'll probably only see this for like maybe a heartbeat. And which is fine. I'm going to use a little bit of pink on the cheek here. We'll have like this part here, this air duct or exhaust vent, be pink. Let me see if I can, oops, select it better. Let's see, we gotta do both sides. Should have a little sign on it that says sign up today. All right. Let's see. Okay, so ponytails. Should we give our Gundam bangs? It's like, yeah, let's do that. And then we need like the ponytails. That would be so freaking cool. Let's see. So I say, We'll have the hair go behind the body. We'll do it on it. We need to do it on its own layer. Shoot, I only got like maybe about 10 minutes left. Let me get back on there. But this is what it would look like without I could keep some of the Gundam on here. Let's see. That would make it faster. Oops. Okay, so let's get the body in there real quick. Unless it looks better on top. Oh, this is scary. Okay, come back down. Japanese schoolgirl Gundam. This part could be a skirt. We'll make the skirt maroon. And I think I'll copy this shape. Oops, I need another layer. Okay, so if I turn off the hair for a sec, this could be like a puffy sleeve. Let's see. And my one friend loves Gundams. He'd probably like just die if he saw this. Maybe disown me. We are no longer friends. Let's see. Do I want to drop that shadow down and bring it underneath? Let's see. We'll make this maroon. Let's see, we'll make that white, and then this other part maroon. I hate to lose a friend over a Gundam, so I will keep it to myself. Yeah, we need to make it a little shiny. Let's see. We have accents of pink. I don't think I did those afterburners on the face. We'll give it. I still want it to be black though. We'll bring it down to about that color. Oh, and I like how these little marks here look like blushies. So let's do that. Let's see, we'll change the brush to something harder. There we go. Harder. Much harder. Oh, much redder. Let's see, here we go. And I'll form the head. Teehee. Alright. Yes, such blasphemy. Let's see. So we'll have that going on. Crap. I got 10 minutes, maybe less. Let's see. I wonder if I can colorize it. Let's see, we'll merge. We'll take off the multiply layer. I wonder. Maybe if I have normal underneath. Okay, so if I duplicate this, put that about right here, we'll have this one be normal, and then the other part would be colorized. I'm gonna have to put like some sort of thing behind it so it looks like hair. Let's see, how about oops. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. We'll bring that down. Maybe pigtails instead of the long ponytail. Okay, and we also have to define the edges. Let's see, how about for a sec. I'll figure out what layer I'm on. Let's do it above that one. Linear burn is no good. No bueno. Ooh, multiply is fun. Let's see, darken. Darken's cool. That's linear light, pen light. I like pen light. Okay. And let's see, I gotta get going. But that is as far as I've gotten on this beast today. And when I finally throw in the people, I've got all the stuff I've got to fill in. People. Let's see. That banner looks badass. And okay, so one thing I could do is give everything kind of like an overall weird tone and then blur it. But I like this banner and I like the Gundam. But really all I really need on the Gundam is the legs, I think. This portion that you see behind her. And then we'll make some shops on here and decorate the ground. You guys, thanks so much for joining me. Tatted Hearts, thank you so much for your contribution on the dragon, which is now being obscured. So I think what I can do is probably end up moving some of the words around some of the text boxes, and that might help me. Let me see, take that and move it There we go. We still get our Gundam Academy and our dragon there. And then on this side here, yeah, this is not my best design as far as, there we go. But I wonder, let's try that, making these opaque. This would work if maybe like that. Anywhere else, the words kind of merge in with the background. So the background will have to end up being solid. That way my words don't get confused, or the script here doesn't get confused. So maybe if I bring it down about to 75, you can still see some of the background and still kind of read it. All right, Tatted Hearts, thank you so much. Let's see. Nightmares are made here. Hopefully, by the time you guys see the next beast or the next bit of this, this will be pretty much done, and I'll have like a full image of stuff happening in the background to the point where I can get rid of the template. And that's kind of how I see everything, is like a template, and then it gets altered because we don't want to cheat people out of their rightful images. But I have to get going for work. Boo, boo, boo. But some of us like to eat. And some of us eat a little bit more than birds. So I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys with this. Let's see, I was going to see if I can squeeze in the background for a sec, at least the ground here. Let's see, about this much of it. And maybe a bit of sidewalk. But yeah, this photo bashing has definitely saved me a little bit of time, a lot of aggravation, because it's like I was trying to get a certain type of texture, a certain type of look, and it just was not working. I tried and tried and tried and just was not doing it, and I was getting even more and more frustrated and wanted to just toss something. But if you ever get frustrated like that, try giving photo bashing a chance, and see if that would work for you. It's just taking a little bit of something else and then adding your own 2 cents into it. Let's see, right here I had a texture for a tile, and I wanted to kind of use that for what we're, oh, it's an industrial. There we go. And then I'm just going to kind of have it go from dark to light. This is not very big. That's what she said. But yeah, and this world will come to life, we hope. You guys, thanks again for joining me. If you like what you see and have learned a little bit of something, maybe a little inspiration here or there, leave me a like, subscribe, ask questions, join me in the chat if you're up enough, or up when I am, up with the chickens. Alright, you guys, take care, and I'm going to go ahead and do a quick video replay for those of you who are just joining, and you can see how I got thus far. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.